Wizards out front, leading by a point. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Hey, Kevin, thanks. Trey, you all managed to fight back and take the lead. How did you do it?
Just with our effort, sticking to the game plan. I mean, they're a very, very tough team, very talented team. We got to stick to our game plan.
Hey, it worked well in the first half. Thanks for your time, man. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to each and every one of you watching at this very moment. I'm Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is here. Shaq is here. One half is behind us. Welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Show. For Washington, it was a challenging first quarter. They gave themselves a lot of work to do by letting the deficit get to as many as 9 points in the period. The second quarter went a lot better for them, and they got right back where they wanted to be before the half and now hold the 1-point lead. And let's get your thoughts, Kenny, on the Wizards.
They put a big effort into the rebounding battle, working to corral every miss. That's the hustle you love to see. If they can maintain this approach, it'll give them the edge in other areas of the game.
And over to Shaq. What did you think about Philadelphia?
Well, they had a strong perimeter game. See, Ernie, when this team executes from long range, those weapons spread out of defense. Coming out in the second half, if those shooters are hot, they got a great chance to take control of this game.
Thanks for joining us, folks. We're now just a few minutes away from the start of the third quarter.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Washington has gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. They've got Zach LaVine, also young out there, and it's Bagley in at the center, locking down the middle. That's the group on the floor right now for Washington. Here's Holland. 5 on the clock. The pass to LaVine. Puts up a deep three. Out of bounds. It'll be 76ers ball.
Now let's take a quick look at the numbers for Tyrese Maxey. And he's right up there in the top 20 in scoring. Certainly a force to be reckoned with offensively.
And his floor awareness is undeniable. As you pointed out, top 10 in assists. And he's great at drawing the defense and making the perfect pass in stride. It falls for his 5th field goal tonight. Now shooting 5 for 8. Third quarter here and 5 lead changes so far.
And guys, neither team has been able to pull away.
Got a piece of it. It's taken away by Wallace. Down low. Here's Maxey. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Maxey's got 15.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
LaVine kicks to Holland. He's covered by Maxey. Just 5 to shoot. Wizards need to get a shot off here. Holland, no good. The 76ers leading by 3. Buckets passes to Maxey. To the paint. The fader. Embiid, no good. Washington's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. The dish to Young. That's all good, and that's his 5th basket of the game. He's shooting 5 for 11 now.
Young so hard to defend, especially when he's pulling off plays like that.
Maxey kicks to Wallace. The shot will not fall. Nice D from LaVine. Here's Holland. He's covered by Maxey.
The third quarter has not started well, just 1 of 4.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
Clearly
First
foul.
foul.
The 76ers have shot 75% of the strike, 6 of 8.
Number 17, taking 2 shots.
shooting 2.
The first one falls. And he makes both free throws. And Washington has possession. Outside, Levine. Pass to Howell. Over the quarter. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That one on Porter. The Wizards have shot 70% from the free throw line tonight. 7 for 10.
And typically a strength of theirs. 79% on the season.
No good on that one.
And he may not be converting every chance he gets at the line, but at least he's creating those opportunities. Love the aggressiveness.
And he sinks the second. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Maxey kicks to Wallace. And out of bounds as the Wizards gain possession. Backing up the points down low. Well, that's exactly what these guys have done this season. Check out the top scoring big men in the NBA. 5th, Joel Embiid.
That's as scary a collection of big men as you'd want to see. I mean, game planning for any of them is a challenge because you know how much defensive attention you're going to have to devote to them.
Well, you're building a team. The foundation starts here. Big men who can dominate a game offensively in the low post. Every franchise would like to have one, and this is the cream of the crop.
Here's buckets, and down it goes, jamming that one home.
Leaping ability is off the charts. Not the biggest power forward, but outstanding, rising up off the ground.
On its way from Young for 2. Here's Bagley. Lucky 7 drops in. He's perfect from the floor. 7 for 7.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
And Philadelphia calls time here. Nice game. Great performance by Marvin Bagley.
He is on a major roll today. This timeout was desperately needed. They've got to come up with a new game plan designed to shut him down.
Third quarter of basketball here and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Maxey passes to Buckets. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
3-point field goal.
That's just a lapse right there. No matter what, somebody has to be there and get a hand up in the shooter's face.
And Embiid with the block.
So agile at 7 feet. Embiid covers a lot of territory.
Here's buckets. He's got 14. Fires the three. Holland with the rebound.
And even though he didn't get a piece of that shot, you love the pressure he puts on the shooter.
Yeah, that's the kind of energy that you want to see on every possession throughout the game.
Philadelphia has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. And here's Maxey. 15 points in the game. Over Young. Rebound, Washington. For the lead. And he sinks the layup. And the Wizards lead by 1. Guys, we're not through 3/4 of play, but 6 lead changes already in this one.
Yeah, competitive, and I think we all can agree that we thought this would be the type of game that would come down to the end.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Wizards.
You love how they've lived in the paint, making the defense just consistently have to collapse and still finding ways to convert.
And I feel like another part of tonight's game has been the hustle points, getting up and down, getting second chances, getting transition opportunities. They've been fantastic in that area.
Now, here's Johnson. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. Just 5 on the clock. Taken away. Young against Maxey. Trae Young grabs the miss. And so it's Young who brings it up for Washington. They trail by 1. Levine can't hit.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
Those are all the little things about effort there. He just gets out there and contests, and that's just enough.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Johnson kicks to Holland. Knocks it loose. On the wing, Porter. 6 points for him. Ball is down low. Young's there. Here's Embiid. Tries yet again. Holland with the rebound. Holland's got 4 rebounds in this game.
They've been able to have some team success in this game despite what's...
And that's a rugged play. Embiid can't get it to fall. Washington trailing. Down low. Here's Young. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. Young's got 4 this quarter.
And Trae doing a good job exploring, trying to find those soft spots in the defense.
Embiid finds Maxey. Now Embiid, he has 5. Down to 5 on the shot clock. To the wing right side. Here's buckets. That one off the back iron and out. The Wizards have gotten half their shots to drop in the second half up to this point, going 7 of 14. Young dishes to Johnson. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. Always with the ball. Now defended by Levine. Pass to buckets. Right side, Porter. He dishes it to Embiid. Tries again. That one's not going to go. Johnson with the defensive effort. Here's Levine. Good, nice job down low. And the Wizards lead by 3.
And that was some physical defense, but Levine does a great job of working through it to still finish that shot.
And Philadelphia calls time here.
And doesn't like how things are going right now.
The timeout before the timeout here, maybe just to cut off the momentum and have a chit-chat with the team to settle down.